Are you looking for a movie about a really expensive ego death?
Well, then you're in the right place. Welcome to a YMBToAP Interlude.
Hello, Kelsey.
Hello, Robert.
Are you excited?
I'm actually so excited.
Because this is, I think, probably one of the longest things you have been asking me to watch in the history of YMBToAP.
Yeah, probably. I feel like I mentioned this, the longest being I mentioned it to you the longest ago, not the longest piece of media, which I think is probably Clone Wars. But
no, yeah, that was definitely the
you,
longest. I think you at least brought this up COVID?
Before COVID,
4
I
or
think.
5 years, like maybe the
This
inception of
movie-
the show.
I probably, yeah, or even before that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, The Game is one of those movies that, I think about it probably weekly. Like, it just lives in me. I love this movie. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. I got so excited to watch
trust me,
this again.
I know that you love this movie. Like, it's not that you just asked me to watch it, because, like, there's stuff that we like that we ask each other to watch, but this is like I need you to watch this movie.
Eat it. This, I think, like how every person is kind of made up of the collaboration of all the media that they've resonated with over the course of their life. Like, this movie is a piece of me. It lives in me.
Just like the poster?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't see my my other screen, because I've got just like the Wikipedia stuff pulled up on the side.
Yeah, the little puzzle pieces.
All right, so I'm guessing I know your score out the door. Let's just go with scores up front, first and foremost. I'm going to give you yours. You give me mine.
Okay.
This is fun. Yours a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10. Like, maybe a 9.5 if I'm being really nitpicky, but I mean, spiritually, 10 out of 10.
Okay. What is mine?
I'm worried. You haven't said shit to me after you watched this. I'm like, God damn it, he hated it.
Well, I did watch it. I watched it like super late, and then we were gonna go play the new Call of Duty with people, so then we were doing that the rest of the time, so I was already like on to the next thing,
Okay.
But go ahead. What do you give me my score?
I think that you're at a solid 5 out of 10.
I was gonna say, you know what? In the spirit of David Fincher, I'll give it a 7 for you.
Okay, I'm happy with a 7. Maybe we can raise it up, though.
Honestly, probably not. But I'll tell you what I like and don't like, and I think you'll know how it's not gonna raise, because the stuff I like is probably all the stuff that you like, for the most part. But let's do a little behind the scenes first. This is by, of course, David Fincher, which, if you guys are listening to these interludes in order, we just did like a Love, Death, and Robots one a little bit back. And he's like a prime person in Love, Death, and Robots, which I had discovered in that episode. So I was looking him up. So here's old David Fincher. Been around since 1980. Not when he was born, just when he's been active in movies. I don't like a lot of his movies. Honestly.
I gotta pull up a list, actually, because I have said that I like David Fincher. Yeah. And I know that the movies that I have seen and I see his name attached, I'm like, oh man, cool.
Now, now I only count director. Like, to me, that's like his movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his movie. Because he can be attached to some, like, there's like movies where like Jordan Peele will like be a producer on it, but like it's not his movie. He didn't make it, but he was like, hey, I like what you're doing. Here's some money,
Okay, I'm looking through all of the movies that he's made, and honestly, banger after banger. I'm excited by all of these.
I don't like most of these, but like I know there's another one on this list that you have also been trying to get me to watch that I do still need to watch.
Begging. Yes.
Okay. So here, Alien 3 was his first movie, which everyone knows it's one of the worst movies of all time, and that is widely accepted. Alien 3 blows, dude. It's a horrible movie.
Damn.
But, like, it's your first movie. Like, you're trying stuff.
Yeah.
Let it be, you know? Everybody knows that fucking 7 is a great movie.
Yep,
7.
watched that when
What's
I was
in
a
the
kid, and that one
box, man?
just destroyed me.
Okay, then you go The Game.
Uh-huh.
Then you go Fight Club.
Fuck yeah.
Never seen Fight Club, so.
Ugh. Man.
Then
What
you
do
go,
you know?
Then you go Panic Room.
Which I also loved.
I have seen it. I saw it like when it came out. I don't remember it, so it must not have left a big impression on me. That's Jodie Foster, right?
Yeah.
Am I in
And
the
little
right
baby
realm?
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, I don't really remember much about this movie, but like
They're stuck
everybody
in a
talks
panic
about it.
room.
Whoa, Forrest Whitaker and Jared Leto and Dwight Yoakam. Who the fuck is in this movie?
You should see Panic Room.
I have, but at 12, this movie came out when I
you
was
should see
12. You know?
as an adult.
Okay, Zodiac was next.
All timer.
Never seen it. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I
I've
do
not seen
like
that
that
one.
movie, but like, I don't go like, bro, oh, Benjamin Button. Like,
I
it's
actually
fine.
did not know that he was attached to that movie.
Then next is The Social Network,
Which is
one
super
of my
good.
least favorite movies of all time.
What?
I
Why?
hate that movie so much.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't like that movie. I'm trying to figure out like what it is that you are like gravitating up in that I gravitate down in.
Yeah. It's
And
funny
I
because
think
we
I
have
know
kind
what
of...
it is for The Game here.
All right.
I think. And that's what it is for The Social Network for me. Like, I've been wanting to rewatch The Social Network because of how regarded it still is to this day.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking why it's so regarded. It's the thing that you like about game shows. How like people play on each other and like the different ways that you can manipulate the events to get a certain outcome. And I hate that shit. Because I hate the fact that Zuckerberg was such a piece of shit that he fucked all these people over. And I don't like this story. I don't like this story. This
okay,
makes
so you
me
don't-
unhappy. I don't
don't
care
dislike
about
the
your
movie.
mental manipulation.
You just
Yeah.
like what happened.
Well, I also didn't really care for, like, I felt nothing when the movie ended. I went like, why did I watch this? Because
Okay.
it was in Best Picture Showcase. So like, I had to sit and watch it. And when it ended, I was like, I would have never chosen to see this ever.
Damn.
I don't like it. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, we are not going to count because that's like the remake one, I think, right? Yeah, with Daniel
remake?
Craig. Yeah, we don't
Oh.
count that one.
I liked
We're-
that one.
we're- I don't know. I haven't seen it because everyone was like, "Oh, it's not the original French one. It's not as hardcore and good."
Yeah,
so I
who
was
gives a
like,
shit?
whatever, dude. Now, Gone Girl
Fuck yes.
is your jam.
yes.
And I know. And still, let's date it. Let's date it right here. I know that you guys are listening to this in December or whenever. This is November. We're recording it. As of November 2025, old co-host Robert has no clue what happens in that movie. I am done so good not getting this spoiled for me.
You legit, I want this so bad for us. Please, next year at some time. We need to do Gone Girl.
Do we just need to make it like a watch party so that it happens in
Maybe.
real time? Like, how do you
I just
That's
don't know
your
that you're
goal.
gonna like it now. 'Cause we're going
figure
down
out
all
what
of
you
these
want to
fucking
happen
movies.
with this? Figure out how you want that one to happen.
Okay.
And then Mank, I didn't
Did not
see
see.
because I didn't want to watch a movie about the guy that wrote Citizen Kane because I don't like Citizen Kane as a movie. I don't even know what the killer is. It looks
wanted
cool.
To say that I
Oh, wait.
watched this
You did
one.
watch this. You brought this because I remember this poster, and you didn't love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
You
the
watched
movie.
it on a plane. You watched
Did I?
it. You definitely brought
definitely-
this to me.
I feel like I watched it on Netflix because I saw Fincher was attached, and I was like, okay,
Yes,
cool,
and it
new Fincher
says
movie.
Netflix right there. Yes.
Yeah, and I remember being very excited for it. We did watch it, not on a plane. It was like on our couch. Because yeah, I remember watching this and
Yeah.
being like, well, that happened. Like it was entertaining. It wasn't a
See,
bad movie, but I wouldn't watch it again. Like I said, I don't really remember much of it.
I think that's how I feel in most of these. It's like, well, that happened, but I don't walk away with a lot. Is I guess the thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know what this. Oh, because it's coming out next year in 2026. He has a new one called The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Sounds
Whatever
cute.
that
it's
is.
directed by Fincher, written by Tarantino. It's a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What the fuck? That's wild. What a ground scoop of the year right here off of YMBToAP. That's a weird one. Okay.
I still have not seen Once Upon a Time in
Interesting.
Hollywood.
I am, man. Is this the episode that makes everyone hate me even more than my whole like what is it?
Miyazaki.
The Studio Ghibli stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
And that's fine. I mean,
But it's
Tarantino films-
because he went into a thing where he was like, I want to take a story that everybody knows, but twist it to have the ending that I want.
uh-huh.
And
See,
I
man,
just
you
wanted to
just
see
don't
the
have-
stuff happen.
You don't have the refined palate it takes to appreciate a Tarantino film.
I mean, I like Kill Bill, but that's
You don't like feet enough to...
that's almost a maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is at the core. You just aren't a Foot fan in the way that you need to be.
But here, let's just get on the same page here, though.
Okay.
Pulp Fiction.
Uh-huh.
It's fine, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
it's not my favorite movie, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Because I finally got to that movie because it's, the greatest thing ever. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Okay, see, look. We still love each other. We're still good.
We're
still
fine. We're not
happy.
fighting.
We're not fighting. You're fighting.
You're fighting.
So, look at that. Dude, David Fincher, assistant cameraman on Return of the Jedi. How
Hell
interesting.
yeah. What?
So, and then, yeah, I literally didn't know that he was part of Love, Death, and Robots. He has directed 2 episodes, it says, for that.
Yeah.
So,
He has only ever... Okay, no. That's Golden Globe. Where's his Oscar list? Has he never won an Oscar? Hold on.
I don't think so. Let me go back a page. That's unreal. Okay, awards. Academy Awards. He has only ever been nominated for Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Social Network, and Mank. Those 3 were up for Best Pictures. Or no, he was up for Best Director. And neither of them he won for.
Best Actor. So these are directed Academy Award performances. Yeah, under Fincher's direction, these actors have received Academy Award nominations for their performances.
So he doesn't even get stuff for like
For
what he's been
directing at
attached
all?
to. So for directing, he was up 3 times and didn't win all 3 times.
Wait, Academy Awards wins. Okay, so Benjamin Button won 3 Oscars. Social Network won 3 Oscars. Dragon Tattoo won 1, and Mank won 2.
Yeah. But he
But what
got
for?
nothing from him though.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna bet Benjamin Button won for here. Let's see. Accolades.
I thought Social Network won Best Picture.
It won for Best Art Direction, Best Makeup, and Visual Effects. Which makes sense for Benjamin Button. Social Network won for Best Adapted Screenplay. Hang on. No, Academy of Motion. It did not win Best Picture. It was just nominated. It won for Screenplay, Editing, and Score. Score? Well, I'm going to have to listen to that again. Sorry, I'm so mean to that movie, dude.
The score is awesome. Trent Reznor did it.
Then Academy Awards Best Film Editing for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And Mank got cinematography and production design. But like at the end of the day, all the stuff that he would be awarded for, he never got anything.
That's nuts to me. I honestly can't believe that because I have always been like, I don't know, I hold Fincher in a pretty high regard. Like he's one of like the directors for me.
See, I thought that too. And then I looked at like all of his movies. I was like, the only movie I like on this is Seven. For the most part, I guess.
You are going to like Gone Girl. I think you're going to be angry at one part of it because of one of the actors who's involved, but I think that you're going to like it.
So maybe I'm gonna make a mission for next year. More Fincher, because I haven't seen Fight Club, Zodiac. Like, there's still several that I have not seen.
Yeah.
That are, highly regarded. So maybe I should give them some due time, right?
Yeah.
But so with that said, this movie, as we watched it, was a Criterion Collection release. So I mean, it is widely praised, I think, this movie, because you're not going to get a Criterion Collection if it's not important in some fashion, right?
That's funny though, because I feel like The Game is one of his most underrated films. Like, everyone going down that list, The Game is not one of the movies that you're going to be like, oh my God, I know that one. Because it was kind of a cult hit, I think.
Well, it does say here, so it was middling box office returns, but has later gained a strong cult following amongst Fincher's fans.
There you go.
So I don't know that it's a cult for most people, but if you like David Fincher, you're like, bruh, you missed out on this one. You guys just like Fight Club? You like the mainstream Fincher?
I'm a little bit more refined. I was actually worried watching this one again because I was like, man, I saw this movie when I was like 7 or 8 years old, just on a family blockbuster night.
Yeah.
And I was like thinking to myself, do I hold this in such high regard because I saw it when I was a kid and was like so impressionable?
Yeah.
But no, man, watching this back, I was like, no, this is exactly as groundbreaking as I remember it to be.
So, you know what? I'm going to let you kind of lead then.
Okay.
But I do want to ask that question then. What is the groundbreaking thing that you're referring to?
So for me, I was thinking that this movie...
Wait, like, you know what? Before we go, we got to crack, man. Let's fucking get into it. You ready? Oh, you want to join? Oh, I got someone else in here who wants to crack at the same time.
We're
doing a big old crack here. Let's go. Get it in here. And go. Ooh. Jeez. My can spritz me in the face. That can spritz me in the face.
Okay, so this one, for me, was groundbreaking in the way that it's one of those movies where you just don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you're in the same shoes as the character. You're just as blind as they are. Like, the audience is experiencing what Michael Douglas is experiencing. Yes. And I love that shit. Okay. Like, that is kind of, we talked very recently in real time, because it's November, like you said, we talked very recently about Begonia, and Begonia to me had the same kind of similar feeling where like you feel like you have a grasp on what's happening, and then suddenly like the rug gets pulled out from underneath you, and it's like, what the shit is going on? So
that is my praise for this movie.
Okay.
I do like that it's not very telegraphed. There's not a lot of clues that go like, I mean, but here you go.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I like about a movie that you didn't like as well, Total Recall, when we watched that one. Because the whole point of that movie is you don't know if it's the vacation package that he bought or if he is actually going on this trip or if it's just a memory that was implanted in his mind. And we never find that out.
Yeah.
And so I like to believe that it all really happened, but it is more apt that he bought the secret spy package and then everything we just saw unfold was the memory they gave him.
Yeah.
That's probably the reality. But in this, we do get an answer, which I will admit, interesting that it's an answer to not an answer to the answer. And I was like, wow, man, they really just pulling the strings left and right, you know?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing that I like about this ending is that you do get a concrete handle on like what has happened in the movie. It's not one of those where like the top is still spinning and you're like, well, is it real? Is it fake? What happened? Like I'm not a fan of those type of endings typically unless they're executed super well. So being able to arrive at the end of this one and achieve that, like, man, I know exactly what happened. I feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my thing too. I did like that we were still in the same shoes, but like I wasn't ever like deep in the mystery sauce. I felt like it was just a straight up fucking with this guy. We weren't really unearthing clues.
Yeah.
To me, there was no like we were solving anything. It was just
For
like,
sure.
how much fucked up shit can we do to this guy? And we just kept watching it happen. You know? And then I actually was like, oh, fuck. They were just robbing him. Holy shit. So I was like, well, damn, that sucks.
I love that. That's what like pulls me into this one, I think, is because you do believe, like, it kind of puts you in the state that the character is in, which almost feels a little bit like a psychotic break. Like, is all this shit really happening? The paranoia is closing in. It's crushing him. He doesn't know what's real anymore. He's starting to question things. And the way that the actors, like the quote unquote actors, respond to him in the situation, like, they're just real people. And like everything that's happening to him is really not happening, you know?
So then here, question.
Yes.
In Mexico. Those aren't actors, though, right?
I don't know.
That's
they could
really
be.
him in fucking Mexico.
It might be. Yeah. I mean, I think the American embassy was an actor, but every just random Mexican person out there, they were all just like people in Mexico.
Okay, that would track. All right.
But there's when he crawls out of the grave, because so at the very end of the movie, you know, when we get to his big birthday party, all the actors are there. And whenever he crawls out of the grave, there's this like old grizzled man sitting there kind of watching it all happen. And that guy was an actor.
Okay.
Because he's at the party.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. See, I would have to pause it and like look at every face and see if I found them all in the movie, you know?
I love looking through the crowd of the party being like, oh yeah, that's that dude. And just like placing everybody. Like, I was filled with childlike delight watching this movie again. Because like I said, I watched this at such a young age, and coming back, I probably shouldn't have been watching a movie. I was about to say,
there's nothing really wrong with this movie. I guarantee this has got to be like maybe even just like a PG. I want to look at its rating while you talk about it.
They probably say enough cuss words to put it up into the PG-13 because it was made in like 93 before they were really
97.
97, that's right.
Yes.
Before they were really like cracking down on cussing in movies too much.
It is straight up rated R for language, violence, and some sexuality.
When is there sexuality?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I mean, I guess. Oh, when she was gonna take the shower and like she pulled off her top and she's just in the bra, I guess.
That was so bizarre. Like,
but like that was 90s. Like we were so, oh God, you can't see nothing still.
Yeah, and when she's like, I'm not wearing any underwear, and they're dangling from that like fire escape, and all the
that was
people at the Asian restaurant are looking up at her. What are you looking at? Oh shit.
I do think you'd get a real big kick out of this. So Taylor had like walked by and she thought the news was on because there's the guy that was like doing the news report. And then she was like, what's this? And I went, oh, this is the game movie. And she was like, oh, I thought it was the news. She was like, funny how it's still the same. Because he was talking about how like they wanted to get rid of people's health care. They expected people wouldn't have jobs in like 3 to 5 years. And she was like, funny how things stay the same. And I was like, yeah, and I misquoted the time frame, but I was like, yeah, it's from 1996, but it's from 97, almost 40 years later. And someone would think that's a news report from today.
Yeah. When is that, Clinton era?
Yeah. Yep, because I remember voting in school for the first time. They like
those little
simulated us doing they simulated us doing a vote. And I totally voted for Clinton. I sure did.
Oh yeah, me too. He had a saxophone. How could you not?
That's my reason. But
Yeah, so just like thinking about it, I feel like this movie is part of what kicked off like my love of mysteries and kind
the
of
whole time
ARG
I
style
was
stuff.
watching it, I straight up was like, this is just a Kelsey movie. This is just a Kelsey
Yeah.
movie. And
Yeah.
so then I even made a point. Let me see if I can find it, because I even made a point to pause it at one point, and I was like, let me go this far in, tell you the screen. I think it was right here at like 19 minutes in or something. We're just doing all this where he's like doing the testing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I did just straight up go like, I can see why Kelsey likes this movie. Because they were like,
put through all the tests like this.
well, like they were like, you just got to fill out all this stuff. You got to like sign up for the game. Then like he got intrigued, and then there was the whole like, is this ever gonna end? And like all that stuff. Yeah. But I think it was about 19 minutes in, I like had a thought, and I just paused it, and I went, I want to remember this timestamp because I want to be able to tell her I was watching this movie and went, this is a Kelsey movie. And I do believe it was pretty much at the 19-minute mark. I just was thinking about it because even in this testing, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, and they're being so thorough. And the fact that they're like, it'll take like an hour for the physical and then another hour for the mental part of it. And
he's there for like 6 hours.
Like an entire day, because he asked the guy, like, am I close to done? And the dude's like, yeah, you'll be out of here within the next hour or so. And he's like, that's what you said 2 hours ago. Yeah. So like he's been there a long time. And the fact that these tests are just like pushing him, and you get to see a little bit of the questionnaire, like, do you ever hurt small animals? Like, what would you do if you found a fucking dead body or something like that? And it's just really intense, like personality, psyche stuff that they're asking him. And it reminds me so much of Until Dawn, I think, because during that game, isn't that the one where you like
beginning? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? What do you see here? And then the game tailors around that.
Yes, exactly. So the fact that they take all this data off of this guy and they're like, we're going to make a game so perfectly suited to your psyche and your physical capabilities, because they wouldn't have driven the taxi into the fucking river unless they knew he was going to get out.
See, I did think that too, because I was like, oh, that's oops.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that is.
That yeah, that's exactly that
connection.
Scene. Oh yeah.
That's so funny.
As soon because that line really cracked me up. Yeah, so right here, he's like in a maze, so he's confused.
Uh-huh.
I want to see if any of these tie back in, because now that I know stuff.
Sexy lady with a sea serpent.
But then he says risky, so I'm guessing that's where Christine comes in. She's the risky thing.
Yeah.
Right? And then too bad we don't know what that is. But see, that's the moment.
And then he just says, it's so funny.
Whoops. That was kind of funny though. So I feel like and it was right here. Yep, it was 19. I was like, this is a Kelsey thing. I was like, everything about this screams Kelsey from what I know.
You know what it is, man? Like, I want this so badly for myself. Like, the fact that it's okay. I have a bit of I feel like I don't present this way, or at least I try not to, but I feel personally like I do have a bit of an ego. Like, I have a pretty big head about myself. I think I'm pretty fucking cool, and I think that other people should think I'm cool too. Okay. And I am also like super about my birthday. I'm one of those idiots who's like, it's the whole month. It's my birthday for the entire month. And I think that if it ever came to be that there was a company like this that would take every piece of data that they could out of me, create an entire like multi-million-dollar ARG event that is coordinated with hundreds of actors across the city and put me through fucking situations like this, I think that would be the best birthday present anyone could ever give. Like, that is so, the dedication and the personalization it would take. Like, that would just send me on the biggest ego trip of my life.
See, that's the thing that I hated about this movie.
Oh my God.
Is that like when it ended and it was all a game, and it's just like, well, we have so much money that we can just like spend it on something like this to change your life perspective. I was like, you can't gain empathy as a person without your brother wasting $5 million. Like,
no,
this is the wildest concept to me. And like, I was like, I hate this. Like, when I got to the end and it was a game, I was like, I'm mad about this. Like, I was genuinely upset and was like, I fucking hate this. And it like killed the whole movie for me.
Really? Damn.
If his brother had actually died there, spoilers, guys, we're talking about this movie way out of fucking order, but it is a wild mixed mash of a fucking movie like this too, though.
Yeah, it's not one that you could really just talk about sequentially.
Yeah, you're talking wooden dolls, leaking blue pens, whoops, shootouts, no underwear. There's a lot going on. But like, I thought that was really cool, but then it's just another part, and things like that kind of bother me. And people love this stuff. People love this stuff, and I am one of those ones that doesn't, which is kind of sad, I guess. Even movies kind of like have you ever watched Now You See Me?
Oh yeah, I fucking love Now You See Me. There's a new one coming out this month, and I'm stoked. I know.
So we've been rewatching them, and like, I like that movie. Like, I like that movie. I don't love that movie.
Okay.
But movies like that bother me because there's no way, the way that like they do it, where like, I thought every step ahead, every single thing is crafted and cultivated, and there's no way for you to avoid it. I don't jive with those.
No, I love it. I think that it's so cool. And I feel like with enough study, you could probably pull something like that off. Because if you noticed, at the very end when he's going to his birthday party, so like the whole thing, you know, the face off on the rooftop, and the fact that he like shoots his brother and is so overcome with grief that he walks to the edge and throws himself over through this breakaway glass and like perfectly lands in the very center of that launch pad, the big, you know, the stunt guy pillow
pad. Yeah.
The fact that they knew, because they scraped his whole data, they knew he was going to land there because of who he is as a person. That's what he would do. And even then they pan over to the invitation to his birthday party. And it's like, you're cordially invited to the birthday party of whoever, somewhere between the hours of 8:17 and 8:38 p.m. on this day.
So they didn't know that.
They time it out to the second, and they're like, no, this guy is going to land on this launch pad like in this 21-minute window, because that's who he is. Like, that's how long it's going to take him to get to this point.
Well, then there's that line too. The guy that like did the thing when he came into the company, he goes, I'm really glad you jumped, because if you didn't, I was supposed to throw you.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck? I want to see the invitation so bad though. Like, I desperately want to see that time limit.
Right there.
Okay, hang on. Invited to celebrate. I did not pick that up. Somewhere between. That's nuts. See?
Yeah.
Like, that stuff does not resonate with me, man. Like,
I love it so much.
Because we just watched Now You See Me, because we're getting ready for the third one, right?
Yeah.
And like, I like the magic stuff and like the skill that they do for, like, see, I like those movies because they're kind of a heist movie. I like heist movies. But even those aren't all well thought out. Like, they run into problems all the time. Like in Ocean's 11, they thought of what they were supposed to do, but then they have to improvise because it didn't work that way.
Yeah, but how many times
it all does though so precisely, BS.
That's why the window is there. Like, this is why, how many times during this whole scenario do you think the actors kind of had to break with what their script was and be like, well, I need to redirect him? Like the PI, he didn't expect to get his tire shot out. Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. And
or was
also
it because the gun, because she was like, we scrubbed your house, we found all the guns. Well, you missed this one. So I thought it was like, oh shit, he introduced a new variable. Holy fuck. Yeah. But then it was still a variable. They still knew, because then he shot his brother that he didn't shoot. So no, there still were no variables. There was nothing he did that they didn't make. So even that crafted.
Isn't that so cool?
No, I really hate that.
I love it. I hate it.
I was like, no, because we just watched whatever, and the whole like reveal that like Mark Ruffalo's dad was like the guy that died from the magician school, so he plotted everybody out and like did all this stuff. I was like, I don't care about this part. Like the ending, I don't care about, but everything else, I like about that movie. And we're about to watch 2 again because my mom wanted to watch them. She's never seen them. I don't know. There's something about that where it's like you're telling me that you just can play with this life so freely. I don't like that shit.
Man, there were just so many.
That bugs me.
There's so many moments throughout this movie that I'm like, man, is that why I am the way that I am? Like, there's a scene where they're, running through.
This is the blueprint of Kelsey's psyche right here.
It really is. This is why I love escape rooms. This is why I love puzzles. This is why I love just like all these all the mystery that I am drawn to in my life. I feel like this is definitely a genesis of that. Maybe not the genesis, but like definitely one of the building blocks.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a scene where they're like running away from the police and they release a canine on them. And I had the sick thought in my head, like, I have always wanted to be attacked by a police dog.
That's
but like
exactly
while I'm
what
wearing,
I thought you were about to say.
while I'm wearing the protective gear, I just want to see what it's like. I want to feel the rush, I want to be sprinting and a German Shepherd is trying to kill me. I think that would be, there's something wrong with me.
Yes, there is, especially from this movie. See, that's why you can't let kids watch movies, man. They didn't want to live them the rest of their lives.
Yeah. And there's so when he goes to Christine's house and he's like starting to unravel the mystery and he like starts to open all the cabinets and he pulls down the books and they're all fake and he opens the picture and it's fake. It's from a magazine and like the way that he is just pulling apart the house, like the fridge is empty, nothing is, it's like a display home. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with whenever we would go to a furniture store. I remember like we looked for a couch for a long time as a family when I was young because like we needed a specific, we were looking for a couch and it was just like a core memory of mine because they looked for a couch for what felt like 6 months to a year, but probably was a lot less time than that. Yeah. But I recall specifically going to all the different furniture stores and stuff. And at the furniture stores, when they stage things, they have like fake pictures and they have what I was really, really into was like the fake laptops that would sit on the desk. So like just empty plastic or cardboard typically when it was like the 90s. And the same thing with like books, it looks like a stack of books, but it's just a hollowed out piece of cardboard. I was so into that shit that when I was a kid, I made myself a cardboard house. Like I collected cardboard boxes that my family would have from whatever purchases. And I made myself a cardboard fridge. I made a cardboard TV. I made a cardboard desktop with the tower and the screen.
Oh my God. Okay.
I used plastic film and I had cut out a little cursor and I put it on the plastic film. So it like looked like an actual screen. I was a weird, weird child and I'm a weird, weird adult because of it. But it's just like there's so many pieces of my mind that I was like, is this where I got this from? It's so good.
The more you talk about stuff, I'm literally seeing it all in this movie.
Yeah, it's all there. You want to know what my favorite line is from this movie, though?
Oh my God, what?
He's stolen the car and he's driving it. And then I don't even know if he stole that car, but the thief comes up and like, puts a weird
I'm a
instrument.
Very fragile man right now.
Yeah. He like pulls his gun up and holds it to his chest and he goes, I am extremely fragile right now. And the thief was like, you know what? Have a good day. Walks away.
That part really got me. He gets that car from his wife.
Yes, that's right.
But I actually think it's before they get here. Yeah, because she gives him the car. And he's got like the weirdest thing that he's like attacking him with too. I was like,
yeah, I don't know what that is.
What even is this thing?
Yeah, what is that?
It's just a piece of metal. Like it's not even anything dangerous. But it shouldn't be because it's the game. It's all part of the game. You know?
Is that guy part of the game or is he just a dude that was going to steal the car? Because he doesn't. No, he just like walks away and leaves him.
I fully believe everything is just part of the fucking game for this.
Yeah.
Everything. Like the way they concretely end it just tells me everything you watched was simply constructed for him. Because I was even wondering if the two guys that he meets that are like, oh, it changed my life. I was like, well, maybe they really went through it. Now I believe no. They are just
They
there
were
to
at the
further
party.
entice him, yeah, to want to do it more, you know?
Yeah. And also the fact that like the game calls him up and they're like, you've been rejected. That is what sets
Yeah.
him off because he has such a big fucking ego. He's like, how could you reject me? I am this
Yeah.
like millionaire guy. I run this city. I mean, and the fact that he calls his brother and he's like, yeah, that game, I don't know if I really want to do it because that's his
Yeah.
ego. He's saying like, oh, the game is not worthy of me. It's not that I'm not worthy of the game. They didn't reject me. I reject them. And he does that
See,
to that guy too, where the guy's like, I'm going to quit. No, you don't quit. You're fired.
yeah. I don't know that I have much of one then because I just would be like, oh, that sucked. That's cool.
Not me, baby. I would call them back and be like, no, do it again. I'll do those tests again because I'm obviously qualified.
Because remember, I got kicked out for the Gearbox game testing thing because I was too eager.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, guess what? I did it to myself again. I was too eager again, and they said no, and I was just like, damn it, I fucked it. I fucked it up. But then it ended there, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But I'm also learning this about myself as well, especially like lately. Any media that has people that have like too much money, I just like can't engage with it. I have no interest in it. I just have nothing towards it. And I was even telling Taylor, was like, I want you to think about any show from at least 2000 forward that has any family or any beings that are not wealthy. And we came up with none so far.
Damn.
Big Bang Theory, they're even wealthy in that show. Like they are wealthy people.
I think you just have to kind of, it's a suspensive disbelief thing that, you know, like these friends all live in a New York City loft, even though they have half a job between them.
But see, in Friends, they do explain that away. But see, that's 90s, so I would say that one's pretty close. But that's not a 2000, so we can't count that. But they even explained that one. That was like Monica and Ross's aunt's apartment. So like they basically had it for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like weren't paying what they should have been paying for it. But like you can't think of one. And see, all the ones that I love are like from the 90s. Like I told you, like my ideal family dynamic is The Simpsons, and they are a pretty poor family.
They honestly are, yeah.
Well, they were probably middle class family.
Yeah, but middle class in the 90s afforded you a 2-story home and the ability to have 3 children without, you know, worrying, being able to still put dinner on the table.
I was telling her, like, because like I've never watched Roseanne, but like they were a pretty lesser family.
But King of Queens.
King of Queens was, but see, that's still the 90s though. That's still that's still, but see, we had that in the 90s. We don't have that in the past 25 years from now. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, it's harder and harder to depict that without alienating half your audience, because it's like, oh, this is too political. They have poor people, and
but it's not even, well, like that should be, because don't like 60 to 70% of people live in poverty in the country, so like
something like that. Yeah,
they should fucking resonate with these shows, but we're only making it for the like upper elite. I was even telling Taylor, like any CW show, it's just rich kids. They're all rich whatevers.
But that's because we go to TV to like escape, you know. We don't want to go there and think about the troubles. We want to just like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have an apartment and not have to really wonder whether your groceries are going to be good?
That's such a systemic thing to like also make you feel bad. I think it puts people down in ways like that, you know, like, well, you're not even worthy of being on TV and being seen. You don't exist.
It's all bread and circus.
Exactly. But I did come up with one though, and it is being Big Bang Theory related, actually. There's a show called Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage or something like that, and it's a spinoff of Young Sheldon.
Oh, spinoff of a spinoff.
Yeah. So like Georgie and Mandy, he has to take out 2 jobs to help him survive or whatever. And I was like, see, that's about as close as we were going to get right now.
You know, Broad City, they're not particularly rich, but they do have an apartment in New York. So And that's just kind of not really explained why they do.
But I mean, I don't think having it, I mean, if you live in California, you would say that you're inherently kind of wealthy. Not really. I mean, anywhere you go, hopefully you can just find a place to live. That doesn't mean you're wealthy, you know?
Yeah.
But so, anyway, as soon as like, because like that like ending line, he's like, okay, here's the bill. So he signs it and he's like, you want me to split it? And he's like, oh, please. I was like, what the fuck did this fucking cost?
I know.
What
I feel like
this? How much do you think this cost? This whole, because this is probably what, the span of a week or two that this happens to him?
I don't even think it's that long. I think it's over the course of like 2 to 3 days, maybe. But also, you have to put it in the mindset of like, it was 1997, so things were infinitely more cheap. Like, $1 million today doesn't go very far. But in my head, I was like, that bill's probably $1 million.
Oh, I was guessing like 2 million.
Yeah.
But I'm like, maybe it's actually 5. Just says it takes place over a few days. Damn. I was like, this is, because like he was legit in Mexico.
Yes. Yeah.
So they would have to
Mexico.
transport him there. I would say it's at least 5 days, 4.
Maybe.
Because like he ran into Christine, kind of lost track of her, didn't come back to her for at least 2 days.
Yeah,
so there's
that's
2
true.
days there. Then going to Mexico and coming back. It could maybe be a week.
Maybe. I'd say a week at most.
Hang on. Ooh. I can figure it out. Because they said when his birthday was, but when does the invitation for?
Did they say his actual birthday date?
Yep. Oh, but that's it still. Well, then when did his brother come see him? Because his brother came to wish him happy birthday, and they all wished him a happy birthday. And he goes, yeah, you know, your birthday on October 11th. And he goes, it's the 12th. And he's like, well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
So you're telling me that all happened maybe a week before his actual birthday, and people are wishing him happy birthday not on his actual birthday day?
That's weird. I never put thought to that.
Now I'm really confused.
Maybe that's all part of the game.
I thought this was a party for like that like happened like after his birthday, and it's just this is when the party was because he didn't celebrate it day of.
Yeah, so maybe the party here, the invitation says the 20th of October, and his actual birthday was on the 12th. So if this takes place...
Oh, sorry. I totally read that wrong. You're right. So then this took place in about 8 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this took place over the course of a week. I totally read 12th for some reason right there. But that does say 20th. You know? So, okay. So this took place in 8 days. That's a long time to be fucked with, dude.
It is, yeah. It's enough time to like really make you think that you're not being fucked with. But yeah, I love how it started out so overt and like, this is the game. The game is starting. Yeah. Here's a clown doll that's also a camera. Like your life is getting weird and crazy. And then it just starts to slowly become more normal and makes him feel like, okay, the game is done. And now it's just me having a fucking break with reality because he goes to the hospital and the hospital people all disappear and the lights go out. Yeah. And then he goes to the elevator building and the elevator's broken. And then like when he actually calls the cops on the people and they go to the actual office and they're like, there hasn't been an office here for over 20 years. You know, that whole situation. Yeah. So.
Because I mean, so you just made me think about the other part where like it's really getting to him. They bring him water, but like the cap was off. So he's like, I don't fucking want an open bottle. Give me an unopened bottle.
And don't give me ice.
Is this why you don't like ice?
No, I just don't like ice.
Like, I can appreciate what is happening. Because, like, I also didn't feel like I got a big reveal. Like,
really?
Not really. I was just like, well... because we did too many twists and turns right there at the end. Like he shot his brother and then jumped off, but then it was fake. So I was like, well, you've pulled me too many directions. Like I'm just willing to accept anything's about to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
And that there's no like, holy fuck moment.
The holy fuck moment is when he shoots his brother. And then also
when you feel that way in all of those types of movies. I didn't get a holy fuck moment in Now You See Me either.
Oh,
I was just like, okay, so this guy was the son. Like, who cares in the scheme of all this? Like, because they're targeting that insurance company and it was a whole other thing. So, like, these movies don't, like, make me go, whoa, at the end most times.
Not
I'm
me.
finding out.
I'm fully woeing the entire movie. I was smiling so big, so cheesy by the end
Fully
of this movie. I
woeing.
was like, "Fuck yeah!" Have
Now,
you ever
yes,
seen the movie called The Brothers Bloom?
I do remember that movie, but no, I have not seen it.
It's got Mark Ruffalo the Buffalo, and it's got Rachel
Oh, this
Weisz, I
is
believe.
not the movie I was thinking of. I do not know about this movie.
You should watch this movie. It's about two like con men brothers and what they get up to. And when you said like the movie has no holy shit moments, I was
Oh,
like, that
no
one is
wonder.
really...
Why? Why do you want me to watch that movie? Who made that
Oh,
movie?
you know what? It's directed by Ryan Rian Johnson. I forgot about that.
Sure is. That's your guy. That's your
That's
other
my
Fincher.
guy. Yeah. I feel like you should watch that movie. I think that one would resonate with you.
I will get that. Well, I mean, I do like me some Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, he's faultless. And I can say that with confidence because he is actually a good human being.
He actually is. He's a great.
If he comes out as a
back to
fascist
that-
after this, I'll be fucking shocked. But you know what?
I mean, did you watch Mickey 17 yet?
Yes.
Where he's clearly depicting Trump in
yes.
such disdain. Like, no, he's good, man.
He's a good guy. He's one of us.
Yeah. There was another Mark Ruffalo movie I was going to tell you about. Oh,
He's
Poor
in
Things.
Zodiac.
Because we've been talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Yorgos Lanthimos so much in
Yeah.
recent weeks. His role in Poor Things is so... Like, that's part of why I loved that movie so much. He was such a stealer of what that movie was about. It's great.
Okay.
So, honestly, if you get Mark Ruffalo in the movie, I'm probably just going to like it. That's
Probably. Yeah.
That's like one of the sauces for me, and he wasn't in this one.
Dude. You need some Ruffalo sauce on that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah. No cheese, but a little bit of Ruffalo sauce, please. Thank you. Actually, slather it. Slather that in the Ruffalo.
Just
Thanks.
Dunk it. You know what I was thinking like the whole way through this movie? You know who would fucking love the game?
Okay.
Johann Liebert.
Oh, absolutely, because this
He
is
is
his whole life.
playing the game. Yes, like that's another reason
No
why.
wonder you kind of like him so much. Okay.
Yeah, I think like after I watched this, I was like, oh, but this is so Johann. Like it really connected me back to Monster, which if for some reason you're hearing this and you haven't listened to YMBToAP before, we've done a whole year basically on the anime Monster. We call it Monster Mondays. Please go listen to that. I think it was like 6 months of goodness.
And Kelsey actually trimmed it all into one whole 18-hour episode.
Yeah.
So you guys can just go there and then boom, crank them all out.
Crank it out, babe. I really had a good time with this, and I was worried that I wasn't going to this time around because, you know, I'm 20 years removed from the first time I watched it, but I'm just so happy to have watched it again. I wish you liked it more, but I can't fault you for not.
That's my thing though. Like on the like spectrum of things that he has, like I do love Seven a lot.
Yeah.
Why do you like Seven? Tell me why you like Seven, and let me see if that's why I like Seven, and we can see if it's the same type of thing with like the rest of these movies then.
For me, Seven was like kind of the precursor to Saw, where it's like they take a guy and like what drives him, what's his sins, and then they take that, twist it on him in some horrible way, and like now you're dead because of it. Like the gluttony guy, that's the scene that forever lives on in my memory. They make him eat spaghetti until he fucking explodes.
So it's not the what's in the box big reveal that he's Wrath. Like that's not a whoa. Yeah, no. See, because I didn't feel that way either. I just like the dissection of, I guess because I had brought up in a previous thing, I like the heaven and hell stuff.
Yeah.
And those are all like the deadly sins. So like I gravitated towards that kind of stuff in it. Yeah. But I wasn't like holy whoa by the what's in the box thing. You know? Okay. Because like I like Seven, but it wasn't because I had like a reveal. Like the game I thought was fine, but I didn't get a reveal. But that's not why I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know.
I can't believe you don't think you got a reveal, because there's like 2 back-to-back reveals at the very end of this movie.
Well, no, like I didn't get like one that like blew me away. I wasn't like, oh, like as soon as he shot his brother, I was like, that was like the bigger one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, but then since we pulled that out and we made that a no-no, like it didn't happen, they killed that reveal for me. Like if he had just killed his brother and that was like a thing they missed in the game and there's a fault in like humanity that like we can't account for everything, I'd have been more apt. But nope, we can plan for everything, and that killed it for me. Like if he had been able to introduce that, I would have been into it.
The one thing that makes it not a solid 10 on my rewatch is I didn't like the very end when he goes outside from his birthday party and he's like, can we get coffee sometime?
Yeah.
Like the fact that he, I don't know, breaks from the game and goes to talk to the actress. The actress to me should be like, this is just part of my job. I'm not really interested in pursuing anything with you. But she's like, yeah, come get coffee with me at the airport. I'm from like Oklahoma or Colorado or something.
See, now what Wikipedia says makes me feel like he wanted it to seem more like, ooh, by the end. Because this says, the final scene, he's looking half tempted, half cautious. Like it's going to change his reality that like he doesn't know if he can trust her in that moment.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't take that. And you even said like, you got concrete, this is over, this is it. Why would he feel that way?
Yeah.
But like, they're making it seem like, because remember, Wikipedia is made by us, the people. We're writing all the stuff in there. Is that the common idea? Is that the real idea? You know, I don't know.
So what I
didn't take that from it.
Yeah, he has this like unsure look on his face, but what I took from it was like he's looking at this woman and being like, I could go have fun, or I can go actually celebrate with all these people that made this incredible thing for me and my brother, who I want to have a better relationship with now. So he's like looking, being like, should I go back? Should I be the better person and like go hang out with him? Or should I like go do the selfish thing and hang out with this girl?
Yeah, I did take it more as like, because he could never like find a person, and they make a point that like his ex-wife calls him and she always worries about him, and he never like gets with another person. I thought it was like, have I learned to love somebody new? Like, can I find it in myself to attach to a person? That's what I was taking from it. So, see, like, we've got 3 different scenarios here.
Yeah.
You know? But that, to me, makes that a good ending then. That we can all interpret it some good way. You know?
True. Yeah.
I didn't hate my time with this movie. I did, like, I wanted to know what was going to happen. Like, I wasn't like, I don't care what happens. I was like, is it a fucking game or not? Like, what's happening? But as soon as they were like, all right, let's split this $2 million bill for it, I was like, this is just what happens when people with money have too much money. Yeah. And they can't learn to be people by themselves, that they have to waste their money
and go on this fucking ego death. Yeah. I did think it was funny in the end when he was like hugging him and he's like, I had to do something. You were becoming such an asshole.
I know.
Like,
and I'm like,
this is your solution for that.
This is a rich person's solution for that. And it
Men will do anything but go to therapy.
Much. Exactly. But can I say this too, though? The brother, I was like, my God, baby Sean Penn. Look at this wee baby.
Little guy.
Bro, Sean Penn, that's a handsome dude. I like Sean Penn. He's
not a good person, though.
Oh, that sucks. Is he not?
He's not.
Oh, well, when you look at a picture of him today, you're like, ooh.
Yeah, doesn't look like a good person anymore.
Yeah. So, now I have seen your movie. So then fine. Having this discussion, having all this further insight from me, is Gone Girl gonna work for me?
I don't fucking know anymore. I don't want you to see it so bad. Like, it's so good. It's about like human nature, and it's about people tricking each other and just like.
See, I don't want you to trick each other. just be good people.
I think you're going to hate all the characters in Gone Girl. And there's one that is especially going to get under your skin in so many different ways. And I just need to put you through it. I need
That's
need you to
fine because I've
experience it.
always wanted to see it. But because it's yours and because of this and all that, I want you to tell me how that's going to happen. Am I just supposed to watch it? Are we going to watch it live? You inform me, and it's going to happen in 2026. That is a YMBToAP promise.
All right. We'll figure it out. We'll get the logistics going.
Yes. So, any final thoughts on Mr. Fincher and the game?
I'm just happy that it's a piece of me.
It sure is a piece of you. It's every piece of you after this discussion. It's honestly nothing, because like you've talked it up for so long. I really wasn't sure what I was getting into, and it was nothing that I had thought it was going to be. So I was like genuinely like, oh, okay. Like I was like, oh, this is, I really didn't know what to expect from it. So I did come away going like, okay, yeah. Because I really had no clue what I was getting into with this movie. I knew nothing about it.
I didn't tell you anything about it on purpose. I told you, like, don't read shit. Go into this one blind. Don't look up anything. And I think that's how you're supposed to watch this movie.
Absolutely.
Like, picture 8-year-old Kelsey on a Blockbuster binge, just being like, let's watch this one with all the puzzle pieces on it.
Got this? Did you get it? Were they like, get one, and you went, puzzle? And
it was
just
probably
grabbed
my
it?
mom, to be honest, because my mom is also very into like mystery, thriller, puzzly type shit.
Okay. Honestly, you want me to throw this out there for you?
Please.
For 1997, story's a little bit ahead of the time for itself. I don't think we were doing anything like this in the 90s.
No, I don't think so either. And I would love if anybody out there has a recommendation for other movies that are like this, anything with a similar vibe. I want more of this in my life. This is the high that I chase. Like this is what I want. I want more.
Get on that, guys. So with that, you want to go put all these pieces together?
Let's jump on this big pillow.
Let's do it.